Hello, welcome back to No Rules Vlogs. How you all doing? Tash, you coming down these stairs? You ready for this? On guard, Tash. Choose the black key or the silver yellow key. First one to get a strike on the torso wins. We'll see who the ultimate Keyblade warrior is. See? Not on guard, see? Look. What? Ready?
Don't hit that.
I'm gonna go Sora mode with my big boat shoes. The torso, you know what the torso is? You ready?
Or your belly?
So yeah, I mean, I could just easily go. There you go, one strike. One strike, you ready? Free shot. Free shot. Lunge. Eh? Do it, break. Attacks. Forms. See, oh, just too slow.
Oh, you're gonna hit TV.
Oh, fuck the 50-inch. Look, I'll even hold it Japanese style. Look, Kuja style. What's wrong with you?
I failed.
I'm going to try the way of the praying mantis.
I think you won.
You feel bruised?
Yeah.
From foam Keyblades?
It's strong.
I am the ultimate Keyblade warrior! Listen to those noises. The battle rages in the morning, guys. The battle rages in the afternoon. Oh, Yuna's looking for some. Hello, Yuna Bears. Look at that little face. Come here, Yuna. What?
Yuna.
Yuna Bears. Let's go, bums. Come on.
Now look at her now, she's going mental.
Oh, what? What? Alright, come here. Alright, sit. No, I don't think Yuna cares. Turn. Good girl. Guns up. High five. And paw.
Oh.
You paw. There you go. Oi, oi, oi.
She's way too excited in the morning.
Look at this dog. So cute. There you go. Let's go. Right, let's eat some food. You want some of this? You want some of this?
Yeah, Uni. Oh, what's that?
What's that? Lay. Good girl.
Yay!
Ah, they literally do this all day, every day, morning, noon, night. Them two are there fighting each other. Welcome back, guys. I thought I'd cover something a bit weird, a bit different, a bit cheesy. Some of you might find this a bit. Let's just sort this camera out. But there's this article here, and I wouldn't be able to cover this if I was. I wouldn't cover this on my main channel. But when I saw this story, you know, a concert, a Final Fantasy concert cured my depression. If I hadn't have been, I've got to say, I would have thought, really, that sounds a bit over dramatic. But I read the article, and I've got to say, I was quite moved by it. And even just when I was there, a lot of what this guy is saying, and this is for anyone who hasn't been to a Distant Worlds concert, the feeling that you get while you're there, when you're in a room full of hundreds of Final Fantasy fans who've paid $100. You know, he says here, the kind of fans who shell out over $100 a ticket to hear Final Fantasy music performed live at Carnegie Hall is an extraordinary experience, and it really is. It really is. You feel like the room is just electrified. It's just completely electrified. The energy in the room, and even just the feel. Certain things like when Aerith's theme comes on, and it's like every song has it over the years. It's built its respect. You know, it's built its level of respect and admiration for people, and when you actually feel it in a room, and it really took me to finally go to Distant Worlds to hear what everyone was talking about. But let's continue. So the crowd gasped when Roth announced that veteran Final Fantasy composer Nobuo Uematsu was in attendance. Shimamura And the wording's fantastic. Thunderous, bruising applause. Certain classic songs such as Eight Liberali Fatale or Ten Zanican caused a hush of respect to fall across the room. But skip it down. Nothing made me realise the grip of the Final Fantasy series has on my heart more than the single manful tear of emotion that stood in my eye. And the orchestra played Aerith's theme from 7 as the camera panned overhead during the famous sequence where Sephiroth swoops down to kill her, then cut off right before he ends her life. You could feel the emotion in the audience. The echoes of Hymn of the Faith ringing in the stern auditorium felt positively religious. It's not just post-7 games that got love either. The orchestra performed the original Final Fantasy theme as well as Swinged Chocobo, arrangement of the well-known Chocobo theme, and Maria and Draco from Final Fantasy 6, complete with resplendent opera singers on stage. So this is all kind of what I experienced in the last Distant Worlds when we had the meet-up with peasants in London. We went to the Distant Worlds concert, and everything he's saying is true. You will at some point just feel that manly tear just leak. Final Fantasy fans could not ask for their beloved series to be treated with greater respect than these professional talented people putting together this beautiful concert, completely with lovingly put together HD footage playing behind them. I can barely read today. Good God. But it's so true. It is treated with this big level of grandeur and respect. And just even the way everyone is dressed and the way they come up. You know, you've always got Nobuo Uematsu there in his like black, I don't know, key gear, like his judo gear, but it's just all done up to such a level, bow tie suits. You've got the London Orchestra there, and all of them are highly trained, you know, professional musicians. It's kind of what puts into perspective how important the music of Final Fantasy is, because you kind of know it's important to yourself, but until you're in a room and you see, you know, the professionals who are pouring their heart and soul into the music, and you see this audience who've paid what amounts to kind of insane amounts of money. And what was even more special for me is we actually stole a booth. We actually had the VIP booths, you know, the ones on the side where, you know, you kind of just stood there, sat there by yourself in your booth, like looking over everyone. We actually nabbed one of those, so it really was special. And I think if I had depression, which I'm so lucky I'm not. I'm a happy, cheerful person. I've never suffered with depression, but I've got to say I'm quite sympathetic towards it, especially when I read something like this. Depression is not something I enjoy talking about, but I will say this: it is a thief of joy. It robs you of interest in your favourite things. It steals from your ability to be moved by simple pleasures such as a game you enjoy or a piece of music you once loved. While attending this concert, I felt those things again: enjoyment, affection, and earnest sincerity of emotion. I remembered what it felt like to play those games and lose myself in distant worlds of romance, drama, struggle, and victory. I not only remembered being happy, I was happy. I went home, put on a Distant Worlds vinyl I purchased at the concert, listened to the albums which are available to stream for free, and felt joy. You don't realise what you've lost until you feel it again. It might be corny or even cringeworthy to admit that a JRPG series famed for absurd costume design, silver-haired villains, and plot holes you could drive an airship through is the first thing to make you feel happiness in years, but I'll admit it, and I suspect I wouldn't be alone in admitting it either. Wow. I've got to say, when I woke up and I read that this morning, it moved me. It moved me, and you know, that whole line, it is a thief of joy, and to genuinely feel it coming back from a Distant Worlds concert. Well, this guy's articulated it so well, even though I can't relate or understand what he's saying, because I've never been through it myself. I'll admit, and this is what I can do on Pez vlogs, I can admit anything. I'll admit, I went up there nervous. Like, everyone seems to have such an image of me being like this confident, crazy, out there guy. You know, and by and large, I am. But especially when you do it into videos, like when I do a video for you guys, or for the main channel, should I say, I pour so much energy and enthusiasm into it that I'm almost like a different persona to how I usually am, like my day to day. So it's not fake, but it's kind of just like a more pumped up, exaggerated version of who I am. So when I went to London and you're about to walk in a room of 30 people who all have sort of this image and perception of you, but that's the thing, that's what I thought. I was worrying the whole way. I was nervous, I was anxious, I was actually feeling really tired that day. I thought I'm not gonna be able to meet people's expectation when I got there. And I got to say, it was between going in, having the peasants be completely relaxed and natural around me, you know, going in, just have a pint, and then going to Distant Worlds, and it was strange. I was with 30 people who I've kind of met over the internet, had close relationships that way, but I've never met in person. So it was when we went to Distant Worlds and we all just sat there together and we listened to it. Holy crap, did we connect. Like, everyone just came out of it realizing that as Final Fantasy fans, we all share something really in common. Being able to feel passion and emotion for video games. I know this all sounds cheesy, McCheesington, but until you realise it, until you've been in the atmosphere that cured this man's depression, what he's trying to describe, and I'm kind of in my own way trying to describe, it really is something special. So I've got to say, guys, if you ever get a chance to go to Distant World's concert, definitely go. And hopefully this video has just made you kind of realise that the level it's on. Like, go in there, attending it. It's more than just going there and listening to some songs that you've already heard. It's an experience that can actually be really eye-opening. Moving as hell, but there it is, guys. I thought I'd end Pez Vlogs on something that feels really nice. I've got to say, something that felt really special to me as well. But kind of, I guess, pales in comparison to this man's story, but nonetheless, that if you ever do get to go to Distant Worlds, or you've ever wondered what it's like, it's something that's completely, until you're in the room, you can't fully describe. Well, I've got to say, this guy has done a fantastic job of it. But there it is, guys. That is Pez Vlogs number 3 or 4, I'm not sure. I've been kind of doing really choppy bits of recording, like with the dogs and just around the house. But sorry I didn't have these out sooner. Sorry I didn't have these up earlier through the week. This has also been a week that's made me realise about just spending more time with the family. I've been so wrapped up in like Facebook stuff and the City NT launching. Yesterday I just like cancelled everything. Had a fantastic day, and always make time to spend it with your family, the people that you're actually caring about. Yeah, I'm feeling beautiful, guys. I'm feeling in a beautiful mood. I read a beautiful article. I've got some beautiful dogoses, and I hope you guys something beautiful going for you. Oh my god, I can't believe the cheese. El Chizo! El Chizo. But until the next vlogs, keep out.
Sit. 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 Let's go. Come on, come. Sit, good girl. High five. Good girl. Let's go, come. Turn. Turn. Good girl. And lay. Lay. Una. Let's go. Lay. Good girl, Una. Look at you, scruff bag. Let's go. Come on. Lay. It's because I haven't got any treats. You don't want to do it, do you? Missy.
Good girl.
I don't think she's going to do it with that dog there. Go on, Una, go! Oh, bless her. She doesn't understand.
Una, it's alright. It's only a little coat. Come here. Come here. Let's put it on nicely. That's it. It's nice. Isn't it good?
Where's she going?
She doesn't know what's happening. It's alright, Una. Don't worry about it. She tried to escape it. What are you doing? What is it, Una? Whoa! God damn! The Sheba versus the Westie. Sheba has more chance now that she's about the same size. Look at it. Look! That Sheba is about the size of that Westie. Look at that face. Oi! Oi! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, the noises are so weird. The vocal range that these dogs have. Oi! What are you doing? Una, let's go. Hey! Whee! Look how happy Una is. Look. Ah. So yeah, guys, some cute Doggos videos as requested. They asked for both of more Una and the Leska. Oh gosh, the noises just actually kill me, crack me up. Oh, what now? What now? Which is that? Oh! Oh! Oh, what a vicious animal! Let's go, you little rascal. She's a little sassy arsehole, this dog. Little sassy arse.